Hello, everybody, and I will be talking about the podcast today about content creating. And the first thing that he said was that he changed his career from a chemical major to sports journalism, and I think that's very important because there are people who don't really know what they want to do, and it's okay to change your career because at the end of the day, if you don't have a passion for something, you shouldn't waste your time on it because why would you waste your time on something that you don't really care or don't have a passion about? So that's one thing that I find interesting about the pod. Another thing is that athletes now allowed to voice their opinion on the content creation side, and I think that's huge because before then people weren't really allowed to voice their opinion. I mean, they were allowed to voice their opinion, but I believe they were a little bit too scared to voice their opinion because they don't want to lose like endorsement deals, or they don't really want to damage their career because of their political or social beliefs. So I think that's very crucial now in 2022 that people are allowed to voice their opinions on topics. Another thing is that he went from a losing culture in Phoenix in 2011 to a winning culture now with the Cardinals, and that's literally what happened with our guest speaker earlier today. He talked about how he went from a losing culture with the Coyotes to now a winning culture with the Florida Panthers in the NHL, and I think that's very important because I ain't gonna say I seen, but your mentality definitely will change if you go to a winning team because now you want to work harder because you're motivated because that team is winning now. So another thing is that his mom helped him get his career started, and I think that's very important because you definitely need to have the right circle around you. That's also fans, friends, and family who will support you and who will hold you accountable for anything. So I think that's very important as well. Another thing is that the skills required to be a content creator is you, like he said, you had to be versatile. You can't just edit videos. You got to be able to not only edit but shoot the video, make sure the audio is correct, make sure the lighting is correct, because I think people believe that creating content is easy, and seeing and watching content creators on YouTube is not easy at all. It's very, very difficult because you gotta make sure everything is right on point, because one little slip up can make your video not good. So people think that content creating is easy. You gotta make sure that everything is on point and make sure that everything is precise, because content creation is a lot harder than what people think. And one more thing is that he'll become a leader for the Cardinals and Suns as a content creator. I think that's cool because where he started from, and he took on the responsibility of being a leader, and I believe that's something that I'm definitely thriving to do right now, and that's something that I definitely want to do in the future in terms of my career is being a leader of whatever business or company or organization that I will fall under. So those are my thoughts on the podcast. I think it's a very good podcast. You should definitely get and listen to it, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you.